Hey guys, here's another episode of Day in the Life of Vintage Classic Specialist. Another busy day working on the 61 bus and the 71 Ghia. So Rafa was working on the bus today, and mostly what he did was continue to work on things on the doors. So you can see the cargo doors here got their seals. These seals are a pain because frankly they're too thick, so we have to pretty much trim their width down or the doors won't close. One of the few things that Wolfsburg West makes that's just doesn't fit right. I don't know why. I need to talk to them about this, but it's been like this for a long time. But they are way too fat, and when we trim them down, we cut them almost by half in terms of their thickness. So you can see right now they're about flush right here. I mean, they would be out to there if we didn't trim them. These doors would not shut. So yeah, kind of a pain, but something we have to do to make them fit well. But anyhow, so yeah, a bunch of the more mechanisms went in for the doors here. Striker plate. This one, they forgot to send us the mechanism here, and the two rods we're getting from Octavio. So hopefully we can finish putting all that together tomorrow. Let's see, I think he might have put the front door seals on too. Let's take a look at that. Oh yeah, front door seals are on. Looking super nice. The front door seals, I think he had to trim those down too. I'm not 100% sure on those. But anyway, let's see, and in the back, he put on various seals. You can see the seals here on the deck lid hinges, and then the deck lid seal itself is in, and also the license plate light, that complete assembly is in and wired. And what else? I think he's got the rear hatch done as far as all of its seals and everything. So yeah, there's its seal, is all installed. I can see it there, and the mechanism and so on. So yeah, the rod that holds it up, we have one of those on order, so we'll get that installed, because right now it just flops down. So I think those are kind of the main things that were done today on the bus. So again, keeping it moving along. The owner, or actually his employee, I should say, dropped off all of the seat frames, which are nicely powder coated. And then these two boxes here and here are all the interior. This should be the door panels and all the interior panels here. And I believe, I haven't opened it yet, but I believe this is the seat covers for the middle and rear seats. And then the front seats, Octavio is going to find matching vinyl and actually make those covers. I'm not 100% sure why he didn't also order those covers, but nonetheless, we'll get it taken care of. So yeah, probably go ahead and get these frames and covers to Octavio tomorrow and let him go ahead and start in on those. And then later in the week, we may go ahead and wheel the whole bus over and let them go ahead and start installing all the interior panels, and there's upholstery that goes around the walkthrough section and so on. We do have, as I mentioned before, all the Deluxe trim and the beading that goes down the middle of those came in, and the other pieces. So yeah, we may go ahead and install the Deluxe trim on this pretty soon. So that is it for the bus. How about the Ghia? Again, a lot of little things, keeping it moving here. One of which, wiring related, was I hooked up and tested the reverse lights, and they actually work. And so the reverse lights on these, the power for those comes into the engine compartment and then hooks up to where the coil receives its power. The coil wire on these is not actually fused. So the way Volkswagen does the reverse light harness is to have a separate fuse. And so we buy these little fuse holders like this from Wolfsburg West, and these actually hold those kind of funky looking V-dub plastic fuses. So it's actually got the correct fuse in it, and then that runs up to the transmission where the reverse switch is, and then from there it runs back and splits off and goes to both lights. So that is working and looks pretty bitchin'. And I also finished installing the sound material here on both sides. You can see it kind of tucked away back there. Came out pretty nice, pretty clean looking. So I had to take the soundboards and basically glue them to the cardboard material that I cut into those shapes, and then trim everything and test fit it a few times and get it to fit, and it's all in now. So very happy with how this engine compartment has shaped up. Let's see, other small things I did today was I installed the front hood seal. So I may tomorrow go ahead and put the front hood on here. Better with two people, so since Rafa will be here tomorrow, I'll probably go ahead and pop that on. I don't know any reason right now not to, especially since all the electrical is tested out and works. There's no point really in continuing to leave the hood off. Only other small thing I did today was the Retro Sound radio does come with a little speaker, or excuse me, a microphone that you can hook up to it. And so I went ahead and mounted that. Let's see, where is it? Oh, right there, right in front of my face. So yeah, there's a little microphone right there. So if the owner is making a call in the car, then that will pick up the sound there through using his phone, obviously Bluetooth through the head unit there. So yeah, I got that mounted. I was pretty happy. I found a little place that it kind of tucked up nicely up underneath there. I'll probably do something with this wire so it's not dangling there like that, because that doesn't look clean. But yeah, basically just the microphone itself just clipped on this knee pad piece here, and looks pretty clean and should, I think, pick up his voice pretty well right there. So again, lots of little things, nothing like super exciting. The only other thing I did today was it did have a small leak from the oil drain plate on the bottom of the motor. So I went ahead and drained the oil out and pulled that off and filed it a little bit more flat, and then reinstalled it with a little aviation Permatex. So hopefully that takes care of that leak. And that is it for today, guys. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good night.